has become such a curse. I don't know who I am, searching for my worth. And my worth, what's that? Is there a price you'd pay? Feel like the world would sooner pay to have me in my grave. There's something in the air that's slowly suffocating me. Like feeling I can't catch my breath when all I do is breathe. What is the right wrong thing to do when I got nothing left to lose? If I'm not worth the breath I take, then was this a big mistake? This emptiness gives me room to grow. I've been lost in a maze, silencing the echoes. And my worth, what's that? Is there a price you'd pay? Feel like the world would sooner pay to have me in my grave. There's something in the air that's slowly suffocating me. Like feeling I can't catch my breath when all I do is breathe. What is the right wrong thing to do when I've got nothing left to lose? If I'm not worth the breath I take, then was this a big mistake? I've been feeling so bluff, fucking headed up to here with this stress. Yesterday got me feeling so worthless. And my worth, what's that? Is there a price you pay? Feel like the world would sooner pay to have me in my grave. There's something in the air that's slowly suffocating me. Like feeling I can't catch my breath when all I do is breathe. What is the right wrong thing to do when I've got nothing left to lose? If I'm not worth this breath I take, then am I a big mistake? Empathy has become such a curse. I don't know who I am, searching for my worth. And my worth, what's that? Is there a price you'd pay? Feel like the world would sooner pay to have me in my grave. There's something in the air that's slowly suffocating me. Like feeling I can't catch my breath when all I do is breathe. What is the right wrong thing to do when I got nothing left to lose? If I'm not worth the breath I take, then was this a big mistake? This emptiness gives me room to grow. I've been lost in a maze, silencing the echoes. And my worth, what's that? Is there a price you'd pay? Feel like the world would sooner pay to have me in my grave. There's something in the air that's slowly suffocating.
Oh man, another day. It's a Monday of all places. Finally, bro. I don't remember the last time I was live on a Monday. That's kind of weird to me. What's up? How's everybody doing? What's up, John Bubba, Nintendo Mail, Slugs here. All ton of you guys are here. A lot of stuff going on today. We got the whole Dr. Disrespect video going up. I literally just put it all in the title, and there was like 9 more things to do. Lio COnvoy took an L to with some female lawyer. Sniperwolf, the whole Sniperwolf. I just uploaded like 3 whole videos on that thing. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. Give me 1 second. Where's my background at? Why did my background just disappear on me? That's insane to me. Where did it go? Oh, that's so whack. That's so whack. How you guys doing today? Holy shit. Also, thank you to Craig Mabbott for the Dead Rabbit song. Been jamming out to that the past week and a half. Super dope. Super dope. Guys, go check out Dead Rabbits on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever they are streaming to. Where is my background at? You know what? We're gonna phase it up. We're gonna get a phase clan one going. Phase it up a little bit. So, I don't know if you guys saw everybody saw the whole sketch thing going on. What the f is that about, bro? That's crazy. The Willie Mac just dropped his Dr. Disrespect video. Neon once again just proving why he's just taking L's on L's, starting fights that he can't really finish in the public eye this time. Actually someone come up to him just clowning on him and his girlfriend, and the homie had his security guard stuff. Super whack. Sniperwolf once again back in the mix. She did not copyright strike any videos, but she's not really expunged from it either, you know what I'm saying? She's done it before, you know, and this is one of those situations where it's like, how can we really believe you, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. I am making another video correcting it. It is what it is. People can call what they want. But I did really want to watch this video by Willie Max. How, you know, we're taking call-ins, everything. Guys, let me know if you need a link to the Discord. I don't know if mods put it in chat. I don't even know if I have mods right now. There's only 4 people watching. It is what it is. Nobody gets on until later in the night. Anyways, let's get into this, bro. Let's get into this. Oh, shit. Oh, all right, let's get into it. Whoa, why is that so loud?
But I'm still in control.
My conscience.
Who the fuck is singing that? Shit is ass.
I feel so good.
This was his return stream from messaging
Oh shit, he had a return stream? No way. No way. That was his response to a return stream. Holy shit.
a minor. How insane is that? Dr. Disrespect has admitted to inappropriately
Holy
messaging
shit.
a minor back in 2017, and that is the reason for his contract termination and ban on Twitch. The same year he
Yeah, that's crazy though. You know what's crazy is that Twitch knew about it. I wonder how many other motherfuckers are covering up for. How many more motherfuckers are they covering up for? It's gotta be more than a handful.
messaged a minor, he won Streamer of the Year.
I get a lot of messages, DMs, emails,
Whoa.
whispers.
Doc, no!
No,
He was
bro.
telling us the whole time. He's been dropped by his own game studio, Turtle Beach.
That's
Black
insane.
Steel Bourbon, dropped from the YouTube partnership program, even his own website.
And the
was down.
NFL.
No party admits to any wrongdoing. This is the statement he made in his lawsuit with Twitch. 4 years later, he would write, "We're the
Even the NFL dropped him, bro. It's crazy.
Twitch whispers.
The NFL literally has some criminals still playing for them, like convicted criminals and felons in the league. That's crazy.
With an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. And then there's the defense of him, which hasn't been based in any sort of factual reality at all.
Your audience is just jerking off watching you, and everybody knows that. And you know it. Look at her. She's looking down saying, stop that. And then she has the balls to go say Dr. Disrespect's a terrible person. Bro, this is my problem with this.
They're both bad people, but like that doesn't.
But nobody cancels Pokimane. There's no hate brigade. Everyone's like,
text a 17-year-old.
but she has 13-year-olds jerking off to her, and she's fine with it and monetizing it. How is that any?
Nah, you can control. Oh my god, that's so stupid. I didn't even see this clip. Fucking once again, hey, we're gonna be talking about Neon later on in this fucking stream, dude. Sneako, the difference is one can be controlled, the other can't. You could control yourself from messaging a minor. The other thing is I can't control who watches my videos. You could put age restrictions on. You can have, you know, 2-factor authentications, so logging in on certain websites, you know, email, all this other kind of stuff. Nothing, at the end of the day, nothing is going to happen. I can't do anything. If a minor wants to watch my videos, they're probably going to find a way to do it. It's the same thing with Pokimane on a larger scale. She literally cannot stop it. I don't really like Pokimane, but she literally cannot stop it. What can she do in that regards? you expect her to
I
do?
get that, but what do you want her to do? Not show her face?
When Neon's got more common sense than you, it's
This is true. Very true, Willie. Very true.
over. And then there's the least talked about aspect of this story, the terrible journalism by Slasher that is confused.
Rob Breslow, bro, Slasher, he didn't know. I want to be honest with you. He didn't know. The way he talked about the whole situation sounded like he was like that kid in school that heard the rumor, wanted to be in on the rumor, didn't know what the rumor was about, but still wanted to be involved somehow. Didn't want to get any flack, didn't want to get any flame. So now I'm saying this, Slasher, you're in the same seat as Twitch now. You knew exactly what the fuck was going on. You knew exactly what the rumor is. Why did you say nothing? You're a piece of shit too. You guarded a predator. You covered up a predator. Even though you tried calling him out with your little clout grabby thing. The worst person to actually talk about it, bro.
Muddied and made people cast doubt on this entire situation.
John Bubba says, I mean, I can't stop a bank robber from robbing a bank in another state, but I can stop myself from robbing a bank. Exactly, bro. Exactly. These are the W's we're talking about here.
Pushed this story without ever seeing the messages. No nameable source has. As part of his career redemption arc, he pushed the false allegation that Doc was arrested for this.
I did get a DM.
He's such a liar, bro.
An hour ago from someone who lives in Encientes, and he sent me a screenshot from his next.
He's such a liar, bro. Oh, just in, we just got a confirmed report. Hold on. Breaking news. Well, hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I just gotta. Triton says, if AWT doesn't drop Slug, then I don't know what to tell y'all. This guy's threatening to dox me over Twitter followers' actions. I don't even know who Dean is. They follow me, I follow back, and I'm being threatened to be doxxed. No one in AWT likes Slug. I can 100% guarantee that, but I'll take this up with them. Triton, DM me. Triton, if you're out there, DM me. It's out. Like, let me ask him what he's doing right now. What is Triton doing right now? Can I even message him? No, I can't. Somebody message Triton. Let him know. Somebody message Triton. I want to talk to him. Holy fuck. I don't want him to get doxxed. Literally do not want him to get doxxed. Holy fuck. All right, whatever.
Store, there is a comment that says we just saw Dr. Disrespect in handcuffs, and this is from
bro. Okay, I can't believe you just dropped that in here, because like, if that is untrue, this is like you're squandering all of the cultural capital that you're winning.
It's crazy. Hassan has the moral authority here, and he's right.
Back by being correct on this matter for the past 4 years.
It was untrue. Even Hassan is shocked by the low quality journalism. The goal of this video is to clear out the weeds so you know the full story, front to back. What the information is, who the sources are. There's a lot of misinformation going around, and some of this stuff just makes zero sense. And it makes me feel like I need a lawyer up for the mental damage done to me. But most people don't realize that when you get workers' comp or an injury from a car accident, the insurance companies are often trying their best to take advantage of your inexperience so they could pay you.
Dude, Hassan has an extremely rare W there. Can't believe I actually agreed with him. 2024. What the fuck is happening in 2024?
As little as possible.
Hassan's catching W's and Dr. Disrespect's a fucking PETA. Oh my god.
That's why Morgan & Morgan exists. Now, I may not be able to sue Dr. Disrespect when it comes to my head injury. It's self-inflicted after.
Whoa, I just got a copyright notice? Who the fuck copyright claimed me? Who the fuck just copyright claimed me? What the fuck? Alright, whatever. GD, what is it with people wanting to dox? I mean, someone makes you mad online, move on. Unless it interferes with your bill paying, paycheck, bank account, or relationship, then move. That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I really don't like the doxing is one thing. Swatting is the other thing. If you are the reason somebody potentially loses their life, You're chalked. You're going to jail for life. And there are just vile, real people out there who just really don't care. And same thing with doxing. If you pull up, if you want to pull up, it is what it is. I don't know you. I don't know you. Know what I mean?
You can still get what you're owed when it comes to your car accident.
Oh shit, Burns going after John Bubba. Holy fuck. Burn, can you message Triton? I actually do want to talk to him.
Injury in the workplace. They won't settle for the insurance company's lowball offers. These are just some of the verdicts they've been able to achieve. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm with over 1,000 attorneys, meaning that they have the resources and the manpower to make sure your case gets the best possible outcome. The insurance companies will never tell you this, but if you were part of a serious injury, your case could be worth millions of dollars. In the past 12 months, they've achieved significant verdicts for victims involved in—
Flatly.
Oh shit, what's up? What's up, bro?
I'm going home right now. I just got released early. Yeah, I talked to Triton. He hasn't talked to me back yet. Yeah, I don't know if this is true. I hope, I hope. I'm just gonna say, I hope Slug ain't doing what I think he's doing.
I just want to talk to Triton because I really don't want him to get doxxed over something stupid.
No.
Even though we're at odds end right now, and I've been trolling him, and I think he's being retarded and stuff. This is stupid. This is way past internet bullshit, in my opinion.
Yeah.
John Bubba says, "You're coming because of me. I'm glad I have that effect, dude. I know I'm a handsome man, but dang, I didn't know I got that power."
Okay,
trolled, bro.
Now I'm going on Twitter. Don't.
Oh no.
I am going to @Slug. You're fucked. No.
Oh no. It's over for homie. Have you seen this Willie Mac video yet?
I've seen a little bit of it. It is kind of ironic that Hassan called out bad journalism. I do find that ironic.
Dude, Hassan's a clown, and imagine getting called out by Hassan and him being right.
Yeah.
You gotta leave the internet.
Slasher, he's a degenerate. Who gives a fuck what Slasher? Hopefully the next girl he tries to erope into his little sex gang. Hopefully he doesn't use his quote-unquote internet clout as a reason for you to date him.
All I gotta say, that's why FaZe Barker lost the job with FaZe Clan.
You got other shit. I've been watching not to derail, I've been watching your SSSniperwolf shit. They're fucking good. I know Penguin dropped the video as well, so we're good to go on that one.
Yeah, he dropped a new one today. 4 hours ago.
Hopefully Triton does contact you. I told him to contact you.
Yeah, I do not want him to get fucking doxxed.
Yeah, now we're going to stupid territory. But I'll be back in like 10 minutes. I'm gonna get on a better mic.
All right, bet.
But tell me, I'll be watching. So if you ever joins up, tell me.
All right, bet. Insane. I can't stand people. Why can't internet beef just be internet beef? That's what I love, bro. It just saying talking shit, internet, bro. What happened?
Life-altering car crashes, like $12 million in Florida and $26 million in Philadelphia, 40 times higher than the highest insurance offer. And the fee is absolutely free unless you win. And you don't even have to sit in a law office for hours.
This is a crazy ad. I can't believe I just walked into an ad.
Medical records and even communicate with your attorney. It's so easy. So if you ever get seriously injured, your case could be worth millions, life-changing money. You could go to forthepeople.com.
You know what? For Willie, we're gonna watch the ad. I don't watch ads, but
it only takes a few minutes to see if you have a case. Thank you, Morgan & Morgan, for sponsoring this video.
I did it. I admit it. I did it. I don't give a fuck. I did it.
Dr. Disrespect's lack of transparency over the years I find particularly disturbing. The narrative
What's up, CC?
surrounding his band was so dishonest. On his first stream back from his band, he'd act like some returning hero.
You think I'm gonna stop right there? You think that's the end of the line?
No, not the ex-wife, John Bubba. No. Morgan & Morgan. So he straight up just pep talks himself back into stream. What the fuck?
You think we're done?
Hindsight completely changes the meaning of some of the things he says.
We're just getting started.
Dark alleyways is where they're gonna find us.
This is so much funnier.
What the
knowing
hell?
that he's a creep. He's thanking people who were supportive of him, who thought he was being screwed by Twitch.
Paid with a $100 donation says, "God damn, it feels good to have you back, Doc," and it does feel good. It does.
The original theory that he let culminate was that Microsoft.
That's crazy that he's still able to go live. I mean, they have to release the whispers. They have to, right? There's no way they don't.
Live streaming service Mixer was stealing some of Twitch's biggest stars. So in March of 2020, Twitch secured Dr. Disrespect with a massive contract. June 22nd of 2020, Mixer would announce that it was shutting down. And mysteriously, just 3 days later, Twitch would ban Dr. Disrespect. This was the narrative at the time, as other sources refused to elaborate and even deleted their tweets. Meanwhile, Doc ate up all the love thrown his way.
Man, the love is strong. A lot of people reached out. In fact, I had an Excel worksheet and I had all these names. And I was going to shout them out. I mean, it's like pages. In regards to the ban, there's a lot of people that want to know. They want to know what happened. Why did you get banned? We still have no idea.
That's
as far
cap.
as I'm concerned. We didn't do anything to warrant a ban, let alone how they went about banning us.
This was August 7th of 2020 before the lawsuit. So there is a chance he didn't know, as the messages sent to the minor were from 2017, which was the same time he was caught cheating on his wife. Doc confirms this date in his recent Twitter response, writing, "Were there Twitch whispers with an individual minor back in 2017?
That's
The
crazy,
answer
bro.
is yes.
That's
Were there
actually
real intentions behind
That's actually insane. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna get on a whole
messages?
tangent.
The answer is absolutely not.
Technically, by the way, SSSniperwolf, highly doubt SSSniperwolf's gonna see this. Technically, what I'm doing is stealing content, but I'm on a live stream. I'm not uploading, so might be different. Might be different.
Mistakes, man.
There are reports from former Twitch staff alleging that he planned to meet up at TwitchCon with her and that he knew she was underage. I recall that Dr. Disrespect was made aware by the individual that they were underage during the conversation.
What
After
the
which he
fuck?
indicated that this was no problem and continued on. Also saying that Doc's retelling of the messages, leaning too much in the direction of being inappropriate, is vastly downplaying the situation. The employee says that Twitch had an initiative in 2020 to investigate streamers who had allegations against them, and that the
Nothing became of that. Once they realized all their cash cows were fucking weirdo creeps, they're like, oh shit, bro. Once Twitch realized that their community rules and their guidelines and their political views and their political associations, once they realized who they were actually safeguarding and who they were signing NDAs for, they didn't do shit about it, bro. I'm just saying, Twitch got caught. Y'all are fucking weird. Even the dude that made Twitch, the CEO or whatever, that old guy, that motherfucker, they were doing the stories thing and he had nothing but fucking e-girls. A bro told on himself, they're all weirdo creeps over there. I swear, they really are.
alleged victim reported it during this time. That's why it didn't come out in 2017, and why Doc was banned just days after this tweet announcing the new initiative. It was also revealed that YouTube knew the allegations the whole time. That's why they never offered Doc a contract. It seems like everyone behind the scenes knew, so when Doc claims that he didn't, that just doesn't seem believable to me anymore. He looks at his phone and seemingly gets more serious. It seems like he knows something. Then he pulls up a Roblox video and sits in silence, finally saying this before ending his stream immediately.
Life's weird right now. Well, we'll get through this, okay? And
Hey, Christopher.
fuck.
You get to try.
So was he talking about his Roblox video here, or was he talking
Holy
about
shit.
his soon-to-be ban? And it just makes me wonder, did he really not know during his comeback
He definitely knew, bro. He got caught. Holy fuck. He definitely got caught. Holy shit.
stream?
So let the legal professionals do what they need to do. That's it. My conscience. I feel so good. You know who I was talking to right there? I was talking to the small percentage. The ones that there's a sense of urgency that want to know right now, because you know what they want. Something bad to happen out of it, right? Let's not beat around the bush. That's just a small percentage, though. The larger percentage, the true supporters, the followers of the doc, they know what I'm about. They've been following me for years. They
I don't know,
what I'm
bro.
about. I don't beat around the bush. I get straight to the point.
In hindsight, it's so manipulative. One thing is for sure, though, he did know during the lawsuit, and he insisted that he was the victim.
I'm not gonna cap those talking points he was using. I use those. I hope my wife doesn't see this. I use those same talking points with my wife when she wants to go to a certain place to go out and eat, and I really don't want to. I use those same exact talking points. John Bappa says, knew they were underage yet still trying stuff. Yeah. Sorry, dude. You screwed. Got that JD delay, stab, wood chipper treatment. Exactly, bro.
I appreciate the support. You guys have just been absolutely amazing. With the Twitch ban has really,
Dude, Modern Warfare 29. Oh my god, that's
how
crazy.
it's really affected us, not just from a financial standpoint, but from a networking standpoint, from all the relationships we've built over the past 5 years in terms of Activision and EA. I mean, everyone, all the big sponsors, all the big partnerships, they have to question, why did you get banned?
I mean, yeah, from a business point of view, it is a completely legitimate question to
They
ask.
need
A lot
to,
of people
brother.
ask me, do you know the reason? Yeah, I do know the reason why now. I've known for months now the reason why. And I'll just say this right now, champs. There's a reason why we're suing the out of them. Okay? I don't know how else to put it. The amount of damages and you just don't. No. It really fucking sucks. I don't know how else to put it, man. It's affected us in so many different ways. And I've just been in a.
Wait, so hold on. So they could have sued.
He's making it
He could have sued. They offered to settle out of court because it would have been cheaper than dealing with the legalities and everything. And then both parties forced to sign an NDA.
seem like the reason was completely ridiculous. Twitch is irrational when there's at least some truth to it. No party admits to any wrongdoing. This was the statement given after Twitch allegedly paid out Dr. Disrespect in full, further pushing the narrative that he did nothing wrong. As you guys know, this would come to a head last week when an ex-Twitch employee, Cody Connors, would tweet, Dr. Disrespect got banned because he was caught sexting minors in the existing Twitch Whispers product. He was trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon. Case closed. This would come out during Doc's most recent live stream, which is just hilarious to watch. It all broke right after he ate this cupcake.
Third try and Baby Assassin brought
No.
me a little cupcake. As a celebration.
Oh, I was actually coming out here to
No,
pick up a cupcake.
not the
I'm gonna eat
EDP
my cupcake
Easter
and I'm gonna
eggs.
celebrate. Nothing you're gonna do about it.
There was, you know, nothing that was going to be sexual involved.
Not the EDP. No,
Because I'm
bro.
not like that. You know, well, obviously the text messages and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Note to self, do not eat cupcakes. Doc's chat would be filled with messages begging him to respond. Even the glasses can't hide the doom in his eyes.
He's questioning everything. He literally questioned everything. Holy shit.
He's like this for over a minute. And then he goes silent again. A fan would ask how he's doing, and he seems to know he's screwed.
How we feeling, Doc? Says Roy. I'll be honest, I'm feeling a little fatigued. Feeling a little fatigued. We came in here, champs. We came in here. High energy. High energy. But I'm telling you, man, I'm just feeling
So
fatigued.
weird.
Wow, what convenient timing.
So fucking weird. Jabba says, oh, he's questioning every choice he made in his life from now back to it's a boy. Dude, it's insane.
This happens over the weekend, and it just kind of, it's like how many times can I I don't, like I'm actually tired of being on social media, and I've expressed that over the years, champs. I just, you know.
This part actually makes me a bit angry because instead of defending himself or saying that he's going to talk to his lawyers before responding, he acts like he's above taking this seriously.
Over the years, it's just gotten, I don't know, like it's been drained out of me. It's being drained out of me. It's being drained out of my family and I. But I think the first and foremost, though, is, you know, I did have a sort of a planned vacation coming up. And I think I might just extend that starting today, starting now.
He's literally running out of town.
I think when I say step away, I mean, I'm going to have to. Either have to relay this to the Midnight Society, but you know, maybe
Holy
I step away
shit.
from there too.
This was likely Doc strategically getting ahead of his own company, Midnight Society, dropping him. And then there's the boldest part of Doc's defense, which is saying that all of his haters are terminally online. Trust me when I say this, to all my haters that live and breathe social media with zero real life experience, I don't give a about you. I'm not going anywhere. I don't know how you're gonna call anyone terminally online when you were a 35-year-old man cheating on your wife with a 17-year-old. Now, this is all under the assumption
That's
that
crazy.
what Doc has sent to the minor was verified by the journalist. But surprisingly, the information they've actually laid eyes on is less than you realize. Like a lot less. If there's a defense for Dr. Disrespect, I'm having trouble looking past two major red flags. The first one is when he says, were there intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. What were those false intentions? Was it meeting up? It's exactly what pedos say on To Catch a Predator when they show up to the house.
This man's
Literally.
excuse sounds pretty old.
And what have you heard about those stories?
That people or there's pedophilers out there, but that's not my intention tonight. I just wanted to have a party and have a good time.
He also takes moral responsibility.
They also like to say, I just needed to make sure and let them know how unsafe it is once I met up with them. They always say that I'm running an experiment or some shit. They always say that.
Anyone who truly knows me fucking knows where I stand on those things.
He said that he was messaging a minor and it would sometimes lead to teeter on inappropriate if he knew that was a minor.
Nah, no way, no way.
And those were the messages being sent. I cannot support that. I can't.
He basically confirms that, you know, he was texting an underage girl and it went weird sometimes, you know, and look, just to be blunt and straightforward, man, that's inexcusable. It's unacceptable, right? I can't support it. I can't defend it.
The defense of Doc has also been one of the most embarrassing things I've ever seen. There's an email going around defending
Holy
Doc.
shit.
It was an anonymous source saying that the girl was 17, but that Doc didn't know the age at the time. And because of the brand name, the messages could be interpreted as inappropriate. That's why in the court proceedings, they settled with no wrongdoings. But this thing's obviously fake because it gets so many details wrong. Like saying that the Twitch whispers were from many weeks prior from his last stream. We know according to Doc himself, it was 3 years prior. This anonymous email has also been called out as fake by Slash's anonymous source.
Have you seen this email going around,
Yes,
by the way?
I can say it is 100%
Proton, you get the fuck out of here, bro.
fake bullshit, just like everything else. Stop believing everything you read on the internet,
Thank
okay?
you.
A
Wait, no,
primary source says, literally in quotes, LOL in capital letters, this is complete.
I want Slasher to reveal his sources. I don't think he has actual sources. I think he just says shit, gets some things right, get others completely wrong. I mean, that's his record right now. If you had primary sources like this, you wouldn't have gotten the arrest wrong.
Bullshit.
Yet for some reason, you have people like Sneeko taking it as a fact. Western culture is hilarious. If someone texts a girl that's 17 years, 11 months old, he gets jumped by the whole industry. But if the same girl waits one more month to sell her body on OnlyFans, she is celebrated by that same industry as...
He's speaking facts here. Sneeko, these are facts, right? This right here is facts. How it relates to Dr. Disrespect? Not at all. Not at all.
Independent queen. Clown world. We do not know this girl's age. She could be 17 or she could be 15, 13. We have no
Exactly.
idea. On top of that,
Nobody
Doc is
knows.
42. He would have been 35 at the time. If you're 35 years old and you're trying to hook up with a minor, I'm going to call you the P word. You have all this fame and money and the only thing you have to do is not message someone who's under 18 and you blew it.
What's up, Siggins in it?
Disgusting, says Valkyrie. Yuck, says Pokimane. Everyone hates you, but as soon as that second hits midnight, then she can sign up on OnlyFans, sell her body, and then everyone's going to parade around and say, you go, queen! You're an independent girl boss! Slay! Clown.
Sneeko's actually speaking facts here, but the context of the actual argument you're being made here is referring to Dr. Disrespect, who was not waiting till midnight for this girl to be 18, bro. It was that right there and now, bro. It was right then and there in that very moment. She was 17, 16, 15. We don't know. We don't know, bro. So now this argument is just completely dismantled. It's not relative to the context at hand. And now you just look like a fucking idiot. Had he said this about, like, let's say Bad Baby and all those thirsty men when she turned 18, all those thirsty men online say, finally we could finally, you know, use her as beat material and all that shit. Same thing with Billie Eilish. Those guys are fucking weird. The just turned 18 crowd is fucking weird. I agree with you on this, Sneeko, but the context of what Dr. Disrespect did, they don't match. They're not the same thing. John Bubba says, Just one time I wish a PDF would be straightforward. Just own it. Yeah, I wanted that, young. Why are you here? We taking turns. Eiffel Towering, taking numbers, flipping a coin. I mean, my God, own it.
World. I don't know everything about Dr. Disrespect, but what is the, like, let's break it down. Pokimane pretty much does softcore porn
Oh my God,
for
now this-
14-year-old boys. Her audience is 95% men who are jerking off the entire stream. Bogey, I want to poke you, Pokey.
We're comparing Pokimane, who has simps, and maybe you
fuck?
could argue she could thirst trap,
Do you?
with Dr. Disrespect, who was caught messaging a minor. These are not comparable whatsoever. Even Neon recognizes that.
Pokimane, your audience is just jerking off watching you, and everybody knows that. And you know it. Look at her. She's looking down saying, stop that. Look at that cringe. She's cringing at her simp fans jerking off on the stream all day, and she's aware of it. And then she has the balls to go say Dr. Disrespect's a terrible person. Bro, this is my problem with this.
They're both bad people, but like that doesn't.
But nobody cancels Pokimane. There's no hate brigade. Everyone's like,
text a 17-year-old.
but she has 13-year-olds off to her, and she's fine with it and monetizing it. How is that any better?
I get that, but what do you want her to do? Not show her face, like,
or don't get on a moral high ground about
like
Dr.
I mean, the way she's like, it doesn't look like she's dressed crazy.
But she has no legs to stand on in a moral high ground about Dr. Disrespect. When Twitch is 13
What
plus,
the
and her
fuck
entire
kind of
chat
argument
jerking
is
off to her,
this?
She's aware. She's like right here.
Alright,
She's
so, alright,
missing.
in a perfect world, what do you want her to do?
Don't talk shit about Dr. Disrespect.
How can she help that? Does she need to wear a hijab? One is Dr. Disrespect directly participating in the interaction. The other one is Pokimane just existing on
What
camera.
the fuck?
Jeremy has been pushing the same line.
What's
that
up,
the girl
Kiwi?
was
We're doing
confirmed
phenomenal
17.
today.
After Doc admitted to messaging a minor, Jeremy replied, firm handshakes. Are you congratulating him, Jeremy? I don't understand. He delete this tweet and said, spam my firm handshakes reply to him all you want in the replies. I am right. You were all acting like he got caught having sex with a 9-year-old. Jeremy would reel this back on his YouTube channel, coming up with a conspiracy saying this only came out because Nick Merckx hates trans people.
It's my opinion that
What the
only
fuck?
reason that this finally came out about Doc is because Nick kind of kicked the hornet's nest by saying, leave the kids alone. Nick had said, hey, these, certain types of people are not real people. You're either a boy or you're a girl.
Dakota Ring's lost.
And then
He's lost it.
coincidentally, a few days
He's
later,
actually lost it. He's on some kind of drugs. What drug paraphernalia you want, bro? What are you doing? What are you huffing? Holy shit. This guy's he's got brain worms.
they released what the real reason Doc was banned for. Now, I assume that means they probably didn't have anything on Nick, and they figured the best way to hurt him would be to hurt his friend. These people who are moralizing on Twitter about it and celebrating it, they never cared about protecting kids. They never cared about what Doc did. They cared that Doc's friend dunked on the LGBTQ community.
I feel like Nick's been doing that once a week for the past 5 months. There's no correlation here. It's always got to loop back to trans people. Are the trans people under your bed right now, Jeremy? No matter what the ex-employee's motives were, it's good that this is out. Now, even though this whole subject made Jeremy look like a clown at best and a freak at worst, I still agree with his video in principle.
What I'm saying is, let me see the messages. If the messages really are as bad as the left and the mainstream media want you to believe, they've all clearly seen them. And if you put them out there and they really are, you know, the bad of the bad, then it's over, right? It's just done.
And it begs the question, why didn't Twitch make this clear from the start and have the journalist even seen anything? The answers are concerning.
Actual fuck.
A toast to the bad guy.
Bro, this is my favorite part. This is the part I've been waiting for.
The bad times will pass by. Problem with the main journalist on this story is that he's always leading people on as if he knows more than he actually does, ultimately confusing the story. When asked what is the age of the girl, Slasher, aka Rod, gives a non-answer.
Do you know the age of the person?
Was not used in the reporting.
Are they 17 or are they younger than 17?
I do not have comment.
What do you mean you don't have a comment? Do you know or not? Okay, how about this? Why didn't Twitch say anything allowing this alleged predator to roam freely for 4 years, paying him millions in the process?
All of this was about protecting the victim, okay?
Get him in a call with me. Get that motherfucker in a call with me. I'll shut down his whole argument real quick. Do you know, yes or no? Why do you care? And if you get offended by it, why did you put yourself in a limelight then? Why say something if you were going to say nothing? Stupid.
That
Stupid
is
as
why
fuck.
Twitch has never said anything. They will never say anything, not just about this case, but any of the other sexual misconduct, harassment, or assault cases that have ever happened on this platform.
So why didn't you say anything the first time then?
Whether it's Method Josh or Hashinshin or Doc or anyone else.
That is very different, as Method Josh had screenshots and receipts backing up the allegations. And Shinshin has Twitch whispers that leaked of him talking to a 15-year-old while he was 26, saying she should watch him without pants on. Twitch confirmed that this is why they banned him. It is the opposite of what Slasher is saying. With Doc, there's nothing, and the fact that Twitch willingly paid out makes them look bad, like they mishandled this whole thing.
The responsibility of trust and safety and the legal and law enforcement employees that work for these companies, they are to protect the victim. They're to make sure the victims are anonymous and to make sure the victims are safe. The only reason we know about certain other cases is because those victims came forward. The victim never wanted to come forward or be involved in this situation. That is why Twitch had never said anything, and they will continue to never say anything.
Right, but if the evidence didn't come forward in these other cases, these guys would still be around with clean reputations. Also, how does releasing the messages endanger the victim? Just redact the name. Then we wouldn't have 4 more years of potentially new victims. Destiny would challenge Slasher on this, and he wouldn't have a good answer.
A lot of the piece is to contextualize why Twitch was unable to say anything, and why they do not say anything, and why something like the logs are never going to come out, nor should you want to see them.
But is there an answer that's good, or is it just like to protect the victim thing?
Well, they're the two main answers, and all that it needs to be focused on is that, quote unquote, it not only endangers the victim, which needs to be the priority, Destiny. It's not for.
Wait, how does it endanger the victim?
Any potential for the victim to be identified.
How could it possibly lead to the victim being identified?
There is no reason. So Slasher just starts making up
Holy
new reasons
shit.
for why these messages can't be released. It's suddenly illegal to show the messages.
People should not and cannot demand information and access to, when not only should they not have it, but a lot of times it is illegal. Okay?
But then because Doc knows who the person was, right?
Yes, but the public doesn't. Nobody else does.
Yeah, but how is the public seeing a personal DM going to like clue them in? Like, do we have?
It is illegal to publicly show underage minors and their conversations.
There's no shot that's illegal.
What law is he citing? I don't know. Everyone disagrees. No one can find anything. If there was nude sent or illegal material, I would understand. But Twitch has already reported this incident to authorities, and apparently
Slasher didn't know. I'm gonna take Slasher on this case because he's such a retarded piece of shit. Slasher, you're an idiot, bro. You're a fucking idiot. My rebuttal to everything he has to say, forget the whole conversation, forget the whole L's, the lapping. He had no idea what was going on. Forget all of that. Slasher, you said that you knew. You said that you knew what happened to Dr. Disrespect. And now 5 years later, we know exactly what happened with Dr. Disrespect. You're just as bad as Twitch. You're a piece of shit as well.
there is no investigation.
When it was initially reported, all reports with CSCA or CSAM are reported to the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children.
Okay, so there is a report on Dr. Disrespect at the National Center.
The legal process after, again, no court records have ever been found. I've never been able to get law enforcement to comment or even acknowledge that a thing exists. Do not have details on where it went after.
Just to be clear, though, those are just reports, right? So, like, for instance, if I think that Forethought has been engaged in bad behavior in my subreddit, like, if I would make that report to them. They would have that report filed. That doesn't mean anything. It's just a report, right?
Well, NCMEC automatically works with all law enforcement organizations.
Sure, I'm just saying that, like, a report is just a report. It doesn't necessarily mean that, like, something happened. It just means somebody felt like they had an obligation to make that report, right?
Yeah, well, Twitch is obligated to make that report.
Now, just because nothing came from this doesn't mean Doc isn't guilty. It just means what he did wasn't illegal. That is why it's important for the court of public opinion to...
Why did Willie Mac have that clip? What the fuck?
have evidence so they can make a proper decision. Inappropriate messages with minors get posted all the time as part of other stories. I don't know why this one would be any different.
Somebody thank you so much for the gifted. Holy fuck.
When chose to sue Twitch, they had the option to take things to discovery where the messages could leak through a legal avenue. Slasher says they didn't because they wanted to protect the victim.
Twitch's responsibility ultimately will always be on the victim and to try to do what they can. And specifically in this case, because it involved a minor, having it always be as anonymous as possible and their safety was their primary importance.
Sure, you can say all of this, but like Twitch could have literally just said like, we've terminated the contract with Dr. Disrespect because we found out that he was engaged in like illicit sexual contact with underage people. Like, I don't know how that statement endangers the victim. Like, Doc already knows that personally. He knows 100% why his contract was terminated. So I don't know how that...
Like if they give the specifics here, then they're obligated to give specifics on many other very delicate, strong situations.
Wait, why? No, they're not.
Is it completely necessary that Twitch or another tech company is responsible for giving specifics, especially in a case like this?
Is it completely necessary? I mean, like, probably not necessary. It's just like nice for like the public safety, I guess.
Well, if they want to protect
I would say so.
victims as well as the current one, I would say it's necessary.
Because it involves a minor in this case, they can.
If you want to protect minors, make it necessary then. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Sliggins, thank you so much for the 5. Sliggins says no cam equals no opinion. I have my cam on. It's just not working in the slide. So I got my cam on over here, you know, represent face cam and everything like that. It's just not working in this slide for some reason. I don't know what's going on with it.
Hypothetical statement giving out.
You literally can't make a statement whatsoever.
Thank you so much, Sliggins.
Making is a paradox. He's like, the reason Twitch can't leak it is because they need to protect the victim. That's why Cody's so awesome for leaking it.
He is a very upstanding individual. I can say that there is no NDA and that he really he walked his dog, came home and said, "It will do it live," and made the tweet. There is actually no like contractual reason why this happened. It is left ambiguous about what his tweet even means to this day anyway. If that tweet did not happen, primary sources and a certain document, which I have received and other journalists have received that is floating out there, would not have been revealed without the tweet.
He then reveals that Cody has never seen the messages.
Cody, by the way, is a secondhand source. So Cody was never a primary.
I was right. It was a word of mouth of a word of mouth. Bro, you're an idiot, Slasher.
A primary source. Cody, I can say, never saw the whispers directly. Cody never saw the trust and safety document that has been going around. Cody, for example, was never a primary source. Okay, Cody, as a person, was always a secondhand person to gain knowledge from somebody else.
Are you saying he didn't have firsthand of this? Wasn't he head of partnerships at Twitch?
It doesn't matter.
So
it does matter. Holy fuck!
Sure. He had no idea. No first.
So trust and safety is going to be separate. Trust and safety is going to be separate.
But you're saying that he didn't talk to this guy or see this stuff for himself.
No.
So the only public nameable source has not seen the messages. That's crazy. So the new excuse becomes, well, we can't show them because that'll interfere with the legal case.
Trust and safety and enforcement ops and, you know, a lot of things I talk about, like them doing the work that they did is why everyone had been in the dark this whole time. If things had gotten out earlier, if you had wanted Twitch to explain, that would have compromised the entire case, and that would compromise everyone else that is there.
He doesn't elaborate any farther. He's already said that there was no legal case or investigation, so what could be compromised? He's seemingly making up new reasons every minute. When that doesn't work...
So you're saying it could be compromised, but you also literally just said 5 minutes prior in this video, had that tweet not have come out, nothing would have came out about it. What do you want? Rob switches his sides on the argument so fucking much. He wants justice for the victims, but then he wants justice for Twitch and their little case and everything. Come on, bro.
Slasher's new talking point is to say you should never want to see the messages. You're weird for even asking. Just blindly believe journalists.
It is not the public's duty to know all this information. It can be the duty of journalists like myself and Cecilia to try to do good work while respecting the victim and trying to get information out to the public at the same time.
So what
But
gives you the
sources
better
are
right
under
to fucking
they
see
are
it?
no obligation to speak to journalists and to do anything. Their obligation is always for the victims in these situations. I just want to try to get that type of context out there. A lot of the piece is to contextualize why Twitch was unable to say anything and why they do not say anything, and why something like the logs are never going to come out, nor should you want to see them. Even in general, it should be that you don't want to see conversations for minors to try to like have to prove to you or anyone on the internet about how contextually this conversation is okay or not.
Slash is loving the attention.
Or
Holy shit.
or whatever. For you to want to have to see it is not a realistic thing that you or anyone else on the internet should ever expect.
Eventually, he just says these messages won't leak. In fact, they don't even exist anymore, so stop asking.
If they don't see the actual whispers and messages that happened here, they'll never be like convinced, and that is not going to happen. From what I understand, those do not exist. All right, those are not, at least from the people that I have talked to, if they exist, they do not know that they exist. You will never see them.
Wait,
And for
you could. Some ex-employee.
No, that would be insane.
So you know what? I will trust the journalist. As long as they have verified the content with their own eyes, that's good.
So he hasn't verified any of the content with his own eyes. Sorry, Willie, I didn't mean to cut you off here. I'm pausing your video. Not only that, but he says the screenshots will never come out. They don't exist. So there's no case then. There's no case. The evidence has already been thrown out.
Good enough for me, but they haven't. I want you to listen through this hypothetical.
Can I ask you a question on this thing? So let's say I give you firsthand information about Destiny, okay? And I show you stuff, but I don't let you make a copy. But you know now it's...
Hold on, I'm gonna go get cookies from the kitchen.
This is legit shit. So I show you a video of Destiny stomping on puppies, and it's like the most fucked up shit you've ever seen, but you know this is legit. Like, you can't deepfake what I just showed you. You're throwing up. It's so fucking unbelievably. And he's sitting there saying, yeah, look, dogs, doesn't matter. I eat them for meat. Why would I care about them here? Like, the whole thing, it's real. I've shown you this. I'm obviously a good friend of Destiny, the whole thing. But I'm like, listen, I can't give you a copy of this. He knows I'm the only one who has a copy. I don't even know why he sent it to me. Are you going to report on it?
No.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'd report the shit out of that.
I need the copy of the tape.
Wow, that's a very high bar for verification. I respect that. So I figured Slasher must have the messages. So I asked him, Slasher, I need to know, do you have the messages? Have you seen them? Do you know who may have them? He says, I do not have the messages. Only a very few have access within Twitch. I told him that I don't understand why the messages couldn't be leaked, and he replied, that seems very misguided. I don't know why people are clamoring for them.
What?
He reiterates that we have to trust what Twitch is doing, and that someone in his position as a journalist has completely verified the information, and it is past both the journalistic and legal bar. If you noticed, he's not answering my questions, so I repeat myself. Just to verify, you did see them with your own eyes. He ignores me and tells me I could track down primary sources, but he won't tell me where to start. So I ask the same question again. Just to clarify, you saw the messages with your own eyes. This is not some word of mouth shit. And he replies, the whispers and statements were seen by sources who had direct knowledge / access to them. Remember when I said that Slasher loves giving off the perception that he's more credible than he actually is? I repeat myself for the 4th time. But did you see them? Please be direct. And he finally says, no, I mentioned that already. Really? Because I did different interpretation.
Oh my god. Slasher is such a fucking... Oh my god. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, somebody, for the gifted. Holy shit. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Interpretation when you said you completely verified the information. Our definition of the word verified is not the same. Does anyone else feel like this is a problem? This is being pitched as a case closed allegation. Cody, the ex-employee who broke the story, has not seen the messages. Slasher, the journalist who's been taking all the credit, has not seen the messages. The Bloomberg journalist has not seen the messages. Twitch apparently can't release the messages because it will compromise the victim. Twitch apparently can't redact the messages because it would be illegal. Twitch apparently can't give a statement because that will ruin the legal case. Oh, but also there is no case or investigation taking place. All of this is stemming from an anonymous source that used to work at Twitch's Trust and Safety. But the only damning part of this story is Doc's tweet responding to Cody, admitting he inappropriately messaged a minor. Look, Twitch has screwed up this entire story. Slasher defending him, saying they paid him out, let him exist for 4 years growing on another platform, all because the victim didn't want her anonymous messages to get out there, is like saying the police chose to let a murderer get away because the family doesn't want to relive the trauma. It's stupid because it's potentially putting public safety at risk. So what does this mean? People like me are going to read in between the lines and assume these messages are way worse than Doc is letting on, that the anonymous sources are probably right. But the reality is, when Doc comes back, he says he's going to come back. He's going to frame it like this: the tweet I made was panicked and had to be purposely vague. The messages were simply out of context jokes that maybe leaned inappropriate at times, but nothing more. It's not serious. Nothing illegal happened, no pictures were shared, no crimes were committed. Twitch says they gave it to authorities, but there was no charges. I'd like to give more context, but I'm tied to legal obligations. I didn't do anything wrong. No wrongdoings were found, and Twitch paid me. I would bet money that this is a statement, and without evidence, this is really hard to dispute. People like me have nothing to point to besides anonymous sources and journalists who haven't seen anything. The public will believe Doc because that's the only information that will exist.
Shame on you, Dr. Disrespect! Shame on you for what you do!
People are not going to believe journalists just because they say so. There's been too many cases where the reality turned out different than the allegation initially led on. And these cases frankly had more evidence. Slasher is just not a good journalist. He would go on his sound stream to promote his article and he would say that Doc was arrested because of this story.
I did get a DM about an hour ago from someone who lives in Encientes, near Rancho Santa Fe. That is the area that Dr. Disrespect lives in. And he sent me a screenshot from his next door, which is in that area. And there is a comment. This was from 11 a.m. this morning, so this is before like my article came out.
Wow.
There is a comment that says,
compelling.
We just saw Dr. Disrespect in handcuffs. He lives right there. Assuming it has something to do with the accusations.
He's doing that thing where he's making it sound like he has some credible source. He doesn't. It's just a next door post. Even Hassan's like, dude, you're not helping out your credibility with this.
I cannot confirm or verify anything, but this is coming from someone who is in that next door, and this is from
bro. Okay, listen. I didn't hear that. I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like I don't know. I don't know how to respond to this. Okay. I can't believe you just dropped that in here. Because like, if that is untrue,
he has no idea.
Like you
has no idea. Case closed. Case closed. Look at this dumbass. Hold on. Try and literally just message me. So I'm responding to train, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, I'm still messaging Triton. Let's see what he does. I'm gonna invite him to the Turtle Island Discord. Tell him to get in the call in. All right, let's get it with this neon thing.
Indian friend, as well as his buddy Jack Doherty. But recently the two
Oh my god, Jack Doherty's such a fucking flamer, bro. I can't stand his ass.
them have both had their own individual drama, and they've also been beefing with each other.
Neon, let's go in the ring right now. Bare knuckle fight. If you don't do it, you're scared. Let's go tonight. We can run it tonight.
Some of you may remember that Jack is the one who put Neon's OF girlfriend Sam on the map, and I guess the intertwining of all of these different relationships has finally started to cause some turmoil.
I'm going to Sam's room. I just want to make sure no one's in there hiding, you know, another man.
Oh, you're going to Sam's room? Yeah.
Yeah, gotta make sure.
Oh, don't worry. I have the passcode to Sam's room. You don't get that. Wait, I want to make sure she's not naked before you go in.
And now we finally got the crossover episode like when Jimmy Neutron and Timmy Turner came together that one time to save the world. Only this video is a much more accurate representation as to what transpired between the two cancers of online entertainment. So first we gotta talk about our guy Jack the Ripper. After he found himself in hot water over this
at that McDonald's, bro, he definitely, I don't know, maybe he didn't say the N-word, but I like to think he did.
This clip.
Thank you. Those order screens are so unhygienic. No. Alright, well, you probably haven't had food in 6 days. You fucking...
And as you guys can see right there, Jack's life is...
He definitely said that. He's a little hemorrhoid? Absolutely.
Kind of flashing before his eyes. Obviously, I had to mute out the word for YouTube, but... He calls a viewer simply teasing him about eating at McDonald's, the N-word with a hard ER. And the interesting thing to me is how casually it just comes out of his mouth.
He said it before, bro. He's definitely said it before.
You probably haven't had food in 6 days. You fucking...
Notice how he immediately says, oh, I'm just kidding, like he knows he fucked up. And I mean, for him to just say that word so casually, I feel like off stream he must just be saying it all the time. That Adderall is whooping this man's ass. Of course, after catching flack online, he would later come forward to deny the entire thing.
He waited like hours to deny it.
Ever happened.
I literally cannot believe I have to do this right now. How the f do people think I said the goddamn N-word? Are you? I literally said hater. Watch the video back, and when I say the word hater, say the word hater in your head. If you say the other word in your head, it makes it sound like it says the other word. But I literally talk so fast that it sounds like it, but I said hater. I say the word, I say f***ing hater all the time. Like, if you watch any of my videos, you know I say that shit. Like, what?
I don't know. I don't know.
What the f*** is this shit? I'm literally gonna sue all these people saying I said that word because...
Oh, okay, maybe. Maybe he did say it.
Because they're literally saying I said it straight up. F*** that shit.
I mean, I'll straight up say it right now, dude. You did say the N-word in my book. That's why immediately after it came out of your mouth, you knew you f***ed up and you questioned your entire life. Like, why would you say my bad after calling someone a hater? Either way, it's kind of just your typical day over on Kick. And we'll actually get into Neon being humbled here in a second, but before we do, we have to talk about this fight that Jack Doherty and Neon had.
No way they actually... Oh, wait, see, if you guys haven't seen this video, oh my god, it's the most retarded fight. Oh, watch this, just watch. Two Spurgs meeting up IRL, bro, it's insane.
And so they're at some sort of event here, and...
It's like Dan 240p and Train met up in real life, and this is what went down, just watch.
Neon decides to step up to Jack.
What do you get out of that, bro? What do you get? What's your boy? What do you get out of that? Bro, get out of my face. Get out of that.
And so as you guys can see there,
I like how Neon hit him and ran away.
Neon puts Jack on the ground, right here slapping him with the power of 100 pillows. Here's one of the craziest screenshots from said fight where Jack
holy fuck
has our Indian friend by the neck. So they get into that fight. I would think that they all get kicked out of the arena. And I guess that Jack's ego could not take the fact that he looked like he got bitched online. And so only a couple of minutes later, he would go searching for Neon. And this is where they would have this second physical altercation.
No way.
Stop, bro. Stop. You on my wall. You're good, bro.
First of all, let me just say that the security guards here are going to be asking for a massive raise.
Insane.
And we also got to give credit where credit is due to this boy Neon. And I want y'all to watch as he ducks this punch. So at this point, it seems like the attack is over. This other guy comes in.
Oh, ducked.
And weave, baby.
Weave.
Gotta give Neon the credit.
Weave.
Right there.
No fucking way, bro. Kindergarten bullshit, bro. No way. I've seen kindergartens in a playground fight better than that, bro. I bet you had, Nuke. Bet you had, bro. I've seen some fucking homeless guys. I've seen some fucking professional bouts fought in the streets of Buffalo by two homeless guys fighting over a half-eaten sandwich from Subway, bro. Way better than this. Way better than this. He smacked the shit out of his phone.
Oh, my $250,000 watch is broken. Look at yourself now, buddy. And I dropped the security guard too.
And yes, guys, I know this is the
Come on, Doherty, come on.
definition of two clowns fighting, but this is one of the more
I want to see that fight now.
more entertaining things that we've gotten out of IRL streaming in a very long time. And
Bum fights are entertaining in a sad way. Kind of, bro, literally got picked up though. Come on.
can we just acknowledge that this freeze frame right here is just fucking insane? He is picking this dude up and handling him as if he's some sort of angry toddler. Yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering how the fuck I ended up here. It all started when Dr. Phil fucked up and let me on his show. This also has to be one of my favorite random moments from
No
this
way.
fight. Get out of here.
Fuck that bitch ass bone, bro.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Like, honestly, if you're rolling around in one of these two guys' entourage...
Hold on, I'm messaging Trident, everybody. All right, we're
To me, you
gonna be talking to we're gonna be talking to Triton later off air. Super stoked about that though. Super stoked.
really just need to rethink your entire existence.
This might
And
be
I
the
guess
thing that
Neon
mends
felt
the
like
thing
that fight
together.
made him look so bad.
Timeout G
And
says
he
retards fighting retards. Love to see
hates
that.
Jack so much at this point that he now made
Timeout
his
G's the
girlfriend
homie.
delete her OF page.
That's crazy, bro.
That I do believe that Jack was receiving royalties from, which is just insane. Like, can you imagine some little clout goblin that looks like this getting money from the sale of your girlfriend's nudies?
Insane.
Damn, now she's deleting her OF after this. On my mother's life, she's deleting her OF after this. No, she's no.
Don't acknowledge none of that
I'm just saying, though. I'm saying she's deleting her. I'm done. So.
The day after these fights occurred, Neon would jump back on stream to address the haters.
Because motherfuckers did not touch me, bro. Motherfuckers did not touch me, bro. Do I look touched, chat? Do I look touched, bro? Do I look touched?
I mean, listen, guys, there is real beef out here in these virtual streets. This man said for Jack, it's on site.
It is on site, so it is on site. Just wanted to let that be known for future reference. It is on site.
Jack would also boot up his stream where he had this to say.
I know everything about that motherfucker. He has 50K view bots, so anything he has over 50K is what he actually has. So if he normally has like 55K views, right? So that means he has 5K live viewers. Like, bro, you're not that.
No shot. Oh shit! What starter I pick on Descendants? I picked so on PC I picked the robot dude, and then on PS5 I ended up picking the normal white dude in the middle. I don't know their names yet.
5K live viewers. Like, oh my god, I'm so proud of you. 5,000 people. Like, that's like that means what? Like 92% of his views are bots.
I mean, it's just rich to hear that coming from him or any other like clout chasing content creator who tries to make it look.
All right, you fucking calling me out there, buddy?
Look like they're living,
The ice chick?
some sort of lifestyle.
I heard
when
she's
they're
pretty
really
cool,
not.
too.
Like, oh, I have X amount of money.
Dude, that looks fucking sick.
Or I have X amount of viewers, or I have this car, or I have this house. When it's really all just a facade.
To the little shit that, obviously stream and talk shit about me, don't forget that you paid me $20,000 to do a stream with you. You're a fan.
Now here's where we get to the further embarrassment of Neon after he tried to troll Nate Diaz of all people.
No, Neon.
And got absolutely embarrassed. I mean, you can feel the secondhand embarrassment through the screen on this one.
When you do get knocked out, are you gonna retire?
Who said that? So I know who you are.
I mean, he might be the only
Nate Diaz is gonna fucking kill you, bro.
person dumb enough on earth to try and troll a professional fighter who is known to not give a single
Or that little bitch boy, you fucking little pussy.
If you do. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be watching. I'm excited to see both sides. But
You notice how he just immediately folded from his question? First he's like, oh, when you get knocked out, what the is gonna happen? And Nate's like, bitch, you said what?
I'm gonna kick you in your fucking leg, motherfucker. He said when you get knocked out. Hey, P.S. you.
I have a lot of respect for everyone, man. It's just I want to see a great fight.
You. He said when you get knocked out right here.
And this is where Nate makes his greatest point about the current generation and the one right under it coming up.
Little shit kids like this little bitch talking in this motherfucker that is like changing the times. Need your little ass whooped. I got little girls over here that'll f you up.
I mean, yeah, he's just not the smartest individual talking all this shit when he's standing in a room full of people who would turn his body into a
literal pretzel, yes.
Pretzel. And like I said earlier, Nate Diaz and the people he has around himself do not give a shit, and it seems like they're always ready for something to go down.
I blacked out. What did he even say to me?
Bro, he was cooking for a minute.
Okay, wait, car, get in the car. I'll call hospital. Just get in the car. I'm sorry.
Holy shit. They actually went after his ass?
So they would chase him down the block for a while, and then he would end his stream. After this all went down, him and his security guard Leon would get into it.
Thank God you're alright, but Toledo's people are crazy.
I know, yeah, they're grown men, like actual grown men.
Neon, by definition, you are
This motherfucker is a whole ass man.
supposed to be a grown man yourself. You're the one that went in there trolling a professional fighter, and when you troll him, you're probably trolling pretty much all.
Dude, they really pulled up on him. They said, fuck it. That's why they don't fuck with the UFC guys, but they will actually pull up on you.
All of his family, all of his entourage, and you expect them not to do anything. You're out here
Y'all remember when Neon faked his own death? That was funny.
playing the victim.
I told you. That is why I told you when we were walking. That is why when you sat down and asked me to show you what's going to happen if you do it, that's why I showed you exactly what was going to happen. And it happened exactly like I told you.
Yeah.
It's the only guy that's smart.
I won't lie. This man deserves a raise.
Never mind. I'm done. I don't need to talk anymore about it. Y'all do. I'm sitting here telling you, and you want to talk to the chat.
I mean, a security guard isn't just an excuse to do as much dumb shit and talk as much crap as you want.
That's a real man.
I was scared for you, bro. On God, bro. I'm like, yo, hopefully this nigga don't get hit by a car.
I had to, though. If I just...
The nigga, I know, bro. Them niggas is mad big, bro. I'm like, yo.
Why would you try to start beef with those guys? Like, I know this man is probably looking for a clippable moment because I have not seen much go viral about him lately. But I don't know, the whole situation just makes me laugh. It's always fun to catch up with what's going on in the world of dumb.
That motherfucker is stupid as shit. Alright.
Huge twist for you today that's going to leave you more stunned than the first time you watched
sir.
Fight Club.
I literally just made 3 whole fucking videos on Sniperwolf.
Last night I posted a video going over some more fraudulent strikes, which is becoming a huge issue that's plaguing the entire platform. It's an epidemic sweeping through. The first one was from the Manny Show. It's their second fraudulent strike that they've issued because their feelings get hurt. This one was automatically declined, which no doubt left Manny screaming into a pillow, kicking their feet in the air, wondering why no one likes them. The second strike I covered was one that was not declined. It fully went through, and it came from...
I remember when he had short hair.
Sniperwolf. Or was it? Was it all just a ploy from the deep state to have us eating out of the palm of their hands as the New World Illuminati shadow government actually worked behind the scenes to frame Sniperwolf and she wasn't actually involved? Well, maybe not to that scale, but from all of the evidence I've seen now, it actually wasn't Sniperwolf who filed that strike. And it's a very complicated mess that highlights a very, very rare problem on YouTube that I very much would like to talk about. But let's go through the entire lore real quick. So, the story starts with a big YouTube channel named One Giant Onion talking about...
This is my boy!
...a strike they received in their channel for the video they made on Sniperwolf. He posted a 3-hour video that was... all just a big joke. But it did use all of her content. Well, I don't think like all of it. It's not like he went through the entire Library of Alexandria here, gathering every single Sniperwolf video, but it used 3 hours worth. And it resulted in him getting a strike many months later. He went trick-or-treating and he got a fucking razor blade laced apple. So the strike is a huge deal. He posts this video kind of going over it and talking about the situation briefly, and the video stays up for 9 days. This isn't a small, obscure channel. This is a channel with almost 1 million subscribers, so
Jesus
a lot of people make
Christ.
some noise about this, wondering why Sniperwolf is bullying channels that are making fun of her.
She's done it before.
And she never responded to it or anything. I eventually caught wind of this, and I talked about it in the video I made last night about fraudulent strikes. It's the second video I made in like a week on it because it keeps happening. Now, after I posted that video, SSniperwolf went on Twitter to claim that she never issued that strike at all, which got me scratching at the hairs of my chinny chin chin, because it's exceptionally rare for someone to be able to successfully file a strike on behalf of someone else if they're not an agency. For all the shit that I and many others give YouTube to their automated system when it comes to strikes, they're actually pretty decent when it comes to fucking putting the wood on impersonator strikes. If someone is trying to claim your work and they're not associated with any reputable agency, or it's not actually someone associated with you, the strike is normally automatically declined. And what that means is basically what happened to Tech Lead and Manny Show for their most recent strike attempts, where YouTube says, hey, this is a load of dirty barnacles, we're not taking action, we just want to make you aware of it. That's what happens usually when someone tries to strike while not actually being the person associated with the content. Now, I can only think of 2 cases where an impersonator strike actually did go through, and one of them was with the Destiny 2 community a couple years ago, where a disgruntled gamer, a Destiny 2 enthusiast, went on this fucking rampage on YouTube striking innocent creators' works, and he filed all of them as if he was the official Bungie organization.
Holy
shit!
Oh yeah.
To be the
Holy
real Bungie,
fuck,
which ended
I
up
totally forgot about that. Holy shit.
being a huge reputational hit to Bungie themselves, because people all thought it was Bungie. But really, it was just some goober LARPing as Bungie. He put on the suit and tie, tightened it up, and said, it's time to go to work.
It's time,
I'm
brothers.
miserable, and I want to watch it all burn. So, that's what he tried to do, false flagging a ton of channels. Eventually, the sheriff on the block, Big Boy Bungie themselves, stepped in and fucked
Sliggin says maybe if Destiny wasn't ass, it wouldn't have happened. Exactly.
his face. They said
Destiny has absolutely shitted on its player base, its fans, and its loyal customers for so long. I used to be a Destiny 2 fanboy. Actually, you know what? I still have my... Hold on. To this day, I still have my Ghost on my desk. To this day, not a lot of people know this. I was a huge Destiny fanboy. I can't believe this is relevant now. No one has ever seen this in the light of day on this channel. This is never seen the light on any channels. This always stays right behind my monitor, behind my controller chargers. No one ever knows it's there. It's insane. They absolutely refuse to make their game better. They refuse to address... Dude, my biggest gripe... So, I was grinding the shit out of Destiny for like 2-3 years at this time, since it's released, right? We're going strong with it. Then they talk about it being free to play. Then they made the light level changes, and I grinded my ass off for max light level, just for all the free to play players come in and just be 10 levels underneath me. Are you kidding me? Hours, thousands of hours. And a new player can come in and just be the same light level as me. What is the point? And now it's like almost pay to win to get up past that. You have the Garden of Salvation raid, Jackin, among other rewards. Dude, that's insane.
Cowabunga dude, and they let loose the legal dogs on him. It's something that is taken very seriously when you impersonate someone and strike others. It's illegal. You can't...
They don't even have the Destiny 2 campaign anymore. They actually got rid of that. That's insane to me.
Do that.
I think I still have the Destiny 2 disc. I should have it somewhere. Hold on. I actually should have it somewhere. That's insane. I don't even think they sell the disc anymore. Can I even play the campaign with the disc? No way. No way, I still have it. I still have it. I found it. I literally just found it. There's no way. It's not even a thing anymore. This is literally not a thing anymore. I'm really about to date myself because I'm a big fanboy of PlayStation. Not only that, dude, not only did I get this, right? Not only did I get this as a fanboy of Destiny, Bungie absolutely destroyed that game, by the way. You can't even play the campaign on this. There's no campaign anymore. You can't play this anymore. I literally don't think you can play the campaign anymore. It's insane to me. Dude. Wow, 2 expansions. Winter 2017 and then the summer 2018, spring 2018. Oh, look at that. Cold Heart. Wow. Wow. I miss the old days. Straight up. Insane. Can't play it anymore. John Bubba says, yeah, Destiny was a massive disappointment. Controls, gameplay, and graphics, it was amazing, but story-wise, it blew chunks and lazy maps, and those GD raids were bugged. Dude, oh my god. Don't get me started on raids. I'll never forget, what was it? Not the Taken King DLC, that was Destiny 1. What was the DLC? The one, it was like a 4.5-hour raid, and it ended up being bugged anyways. You couldn't complete it. Everybody was wasting hours and hours and hours, days at a time, and you couldn't complete the raid.
Which is why you don't see it very often. So, the other example, by the way, was Nintendo. It's happened.
She should sue. SSSniperwolf should sue.
With Nintendo in the past as well, though I can't remember what happened to the culprit in that case. So, some of you might remember from 2018, which I know is archaic at this point. That's fucking prehistoric by internet years. But in 2018, Alinity had that big meme about, we should copyright PewDiePie, should we copyright PewDiePie,
we should
whatever.
Copy strike PewDiePie.
Where she was going to copyright strike PewDiePie because he was insulting her, and she was working with an agency called Collab DRM, who does strike on behalf of creators. Fast forward to 2024, there's plenty of agencies just like Collab DRM that do this, that do strikes on behalf of creators in order to take down re-uploads or sometimes just bully others into not talking about something they don't want posted. It is a common practice in the industry. So I decided to really stick my nose into this pile of dog shit and get a huge whiff of the stink here, that odorous Methodist that every YouTuber is familiar with, the copyright strike system. I reached out to One Giant Onion to just send me all of the info about the strike, which he was more than willing to do, so I appreciate that. I'm not going to post a screenshot because they're not mine to post. That's up to One Giant Onion if he wants to talk deeper about it and show those. I'll just talk about what was there. So, the copyright strike was filed by an individual who claims to be representing an agency, a collaborative agency, that works with SSSniperwolf. So they were successfully able to file the strike based on the information that they are with this agency that represents SSniperwolf, thus they have the right to enforce her copyright. This is a pretty common thing, like I mentioned. There are tons of scumbag vermin that do this, these corporate suits that take this action, and many agencies that make this a core part of their strategy. However, what's definitely not a core part of their strategy is having the agents that are filing these takedown requests and strikes use a fucking personal Gmail account. So that's where things immediately became very clear to me that this is probably straight up horseradish. The email account was someone's personal Gmail. They weren't using a company account. It was not a professional email. It was just random Joe Blow's Gmail account that they're probably subscribed to Brazzers through. And that is uncommon. Typically when a strike is filed from a fucking agency, you'll see the email be from that agency. This was not the case in One Giant Onion's strike here. I was pretty sure after looking even deeper into the email that this was all a scam, a ruse. But I have no fucking clue what the motive would be for this. Since they didn't claim the video, they're not making the money from it. There's a scam through Spotify where some people will post audio and then copyright claim YouTubers that use that audio, even though it's just common sounds like Super Mario making a sound effect like wahoo, something like that. Common sound effects, you'll have people on Spotify upload that audio and then claim YouTubers to make the money from the videos they use, including that. Like, the motive there is clearly to make money through this scam. In this case, this fraudulent strike, this blatant abuse of the YouTube system, it seems like there's just nothing to gain. They took down the video, thus they're not making money from it. Like the only thing they gain is making SSSniperwolf look evil. So maybe it's something personal there.
What if it is like a desperate fan
directly about this just to 100% confirm whether or not this agency represents her. I also could find no official mention of this agency ever working with SSniperwolf, so I feel like any agency that would have a creator as large as her would be plastering that all over their marketing material. So this definitely seems like someone pretending to work at that agency and then filing this strike. But I reached out directly to SSniperwolf just to 100% confirm whether or not she's associated with
She
this group.
responded? No
She
way.
confirms she does not work with them at all, and even goes as far as to mention that this group has targeted her channel in the past as well. I also asked
the rare SSniperwolf though. Now SSniperwolf, can you bring back my Destiny 2, please? Please. Please.
Asked if she would be taking any action against them for the impersonation strikes, since it is illegal, and we have already seen a legal case from this with Bungie, as well as YouTube themselves doing this. I mention this all the time. YouTube dunked on a false flagger back in like 2019. They fucking ruined them. Annihilated them. It fucking
I think we all know a false flagger that should get dumped on.
eviscerated them for this kind of dog shit. So I asked if SSniperwolf would be trying to take action. She talks about how they're a foreign company, so it's pretty hard. And she's right. Since it is a foreign entity, her options are kind of limited there. So it's going to really be up to YouTube to solve this issue. Apparently this group has done this multiple times in the past, and now they've just done it again. So it looks like the only option to save the day is going to be sending up the bat signal and hoping YouTube will put on the cape and shut this group down, and maybe they will pursue something legally against them, because this is an issue that is spiraling out of control now. YouTubers abusing the copyright system we've seen multiple times now, Tech Lead and The Manny Show, as well as a couple others in the past. And now SSniperwolf being framed for being one by a completely separate third party that has no association with her. That's a huge problem. If impersonator strikes are going to start to go through, that's going to lead to complete fucking pandemonium. So this needs to be stopped ASAP, and this needs to be made an example out of on YouTube's end, I feel. So apologies to SSniperwolf. I'm sorry for the big headache that this must have caused when she didn't do it. She wasn't the one that issued the strike. So yeah, big update to this story here, and hopefully a happy ending with YouTube getting that strike taken off of One Giant Onion's channel, as well as preventing that group from doing this kind of shit in the future. And maybe this is pie in the sky, like maybe I'm just on the fucking crack pipe for this thought, but maybe YouTube will do even more to make the strike system a lot more strict and a lot more...
What? Lyrics was comparing Charlie to King of Nothing? Lyrics is... There's no comparison. There's no comparison. Charlie, Moist, Critical, Penguin, Z, if you will. There's no comparison. He is the moral authority.
Difficult to have things like this squeak through the cracks.
Dude, look at these. Oh, hey, I'm live right now. Made a sketch video today. If you guys want to go check that out, that's cool. This Lio COnvoy video, I don't know about it. Stream starts at like 3 minutes.
Did not take so well?
Dude, I should not have ate edibles. I should not have taken edibles. There's no way. There's absolutely no fucking way.
To the things Barbie was saying and the things Barbie admitted to and decided to do some digging. This individual goes by the name of DeWeasel. And his digging in a lot of ways puts mine to shame.
I hate it. I hate it already. I can't watch this.
He found Barbie's entire internet backlog. Apparently Barbie at one point was in small commentary TM and got canceled for racism, having her mother say the N-word or something along that line, which is very interesting when it comes to the fact that I was accused.
Lio COnvoy, you talk to little kids, bro.
Accused of being a Trump supporter MAGA person in that stream. But he initially did
Whoa, are you not MAGA?
an entire video deconstructing that, talking about how she hasn't passed
Is Lio COnvoy MAGA? We don't claim him. We don't claim him.
the bar exam, how she's
Base
not
mother.
a lawyer, how she lied about
what the fuck is
company
this?
she works for, the lawyer's office she works for. She's not married to the man. It's her boyfriend, which is fine. Regardless of whether or not her profession has been accurately represented by her, one thing I want to make very clear to the chat is she still went to school. She still has that education. Even if I think that she was backing her friend more than being honest about law, I expect you all to respect the work she has put into that. I do not care if you're upset about her lying. I kind of am too, because I thought she was going to be more helpful about a lot of stuff for the community, but she still put in that work, and that still should be respected, regardless. I don't care. What do you think, Monstrous? Monstrous is muted. Everybody.
Nope. Okay, everybody hide. No,
I fucking hate this. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I can't watch it. I thought I was gonna be able to do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's making me fucking lose my brain. Mudahar has a oh my god, what is this? What did I just... Some dude is literally getting... Some dude literally got murdered on my timeline just now. That was fucking wild. That was wild.
Hello, guys and gals. Me,
Cloverleaf says, remembered someone shared around a screenshot of him saying the hard R, so why is... Lio COnvoy is such a hypocritical loser, bro. Oh shit. Oh shit. Mood has been playing on that PS. Bro, hold on. Look at this swag. Look at this swag. Chain together later? Absolutely. 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 I would definitely be down for that. I'm actually very excited you said that, because I was gonna play it solo, but that would have been unfair. Me and Joe actually got really far last night. Me, Joe, and Ant, excuse me. But then we got stuck. The game bugged out, so can't do anything about that. All right.
And today we're talking about copyright strikes and the scumbag creators that are apparently behind some of the most notable ones of the last 2 weeks.
Hell yeah.
Now, for anybody that doesn't know, the copyright system is almost like a jihad against smaller creators at this moment in time. More creators in general, because it's a system that exists not just on YouTube.
Whose setup is this back here?
But plenty of websites where basically you file up a little DMCA form, you say, hey, my video got stolen, my content got stolen. And, you know, most websites that host user-generated content like YouTube pretty much sit there and go, okay, yeah, sure, we'll comply, we'll take down that video.
Had to go to bed early because work, no problem. No problem. The blinding sun, dude.
Now, the DMCA...
That's why I have shades on over here, bro. It's insane. It's insane. If I... Hold on, let me open them up. Watch this. Watch this. Let me open them up real quick. Wait. Oh, it's actually not that bad now. It is 8 o'clock at night, though.
Is a legal, process. Basically, when you tell somebody, yeah, I'm taking down your content, you're pretty much telling them you're going to go to court over it. Now, obviously, we've talked about a recent situation regarding TechLead, for instance, who used...
John Bubba says, Lio, Clover, I've been a bunch of calls with Lio. That motherfucker used to say, retardus all the friggin' time. Him and his sentiers threw that word around like Mardi Gras beads. They're moral fags. Every single one of them are moral fags.
The copyright system as a sort of hazing on the internet, which is not only illegal, but it is far against YouTube's terms of service.
Can you copyright this stream? Do it. Do it. Do it.
Now, what has YouTube effectively done since then? Well, let's jump into TechLead real quick, very briefly, and go over exactly where our favorite little millionaire has been since then. Now, ever since I covered the initial TechLead situation about 2 weeks ago, TechLead decided to issue a DMCA strike on me.
Why, bro? Why? Why is everybody so
You probably have seen this
stupid?
in like Charlie's video. He asked me about it, and basically the information...
Shout out FaZe Banks.
...was actually quite good. So this is something that I was sent. Basically, I was telling people that TechLead is still filing false DMCA claims. And if you can see, this is what a DMCA claim looks like when it's sent to you. So you get the copyright owner's name, which is TechLead's company, all right, which is not private information, by the way. You get the full legal name, which obviously I blurred out, because as much as I dislike this guy, doxing somebody and giving out their full name is basically grounds to have your video terminated, and I wouldn't do it anyways. And then, of course, you can see that their title or job position, self. I am self of TechLead LLC. Yeah, that's a real job title. And of course, you can see the username is TechLead, and it was his actual email address. So it's actually insane when you look at which videos. This is obviously the video I covered where TechLead was, 2 weeks ago, I made the video on him. Basically said YouTube should get involved and remove this guy for effectively abusing the company.
No. What? No way. I actually didn't know that, John Bubba. What a piece of shit. What an actual piece of shit. They're actual piece of shit.
Or copyright system.
They don't have any grounds to stand on anything.
Now, TechLead got a little smarter. Instead of just saying the whole video was his, he said 11:25 to 12:05 was his piece of content, okay, which is fair enough, all right? That's an upgrade. Now, YouTube decided to step into the situation and tell me, hey, we received this copyright infringement notification. We believe your content is protected by fair use, fair dealing, or a similar exception to copyright protection. We are writing to let you know we do not plan to remove your video at this time. So this is actually when YouTube steps in and says, whoa, buddy, you're safe. We think that this is obviously fair use. Now, I like to imagine because of the massive, spotlight that TechLead put onto himself, YouTube was probably like, all right, let's just hold back any any claims from this person, and let's be careful. Let's not ruin the platform. Now, obviously, Tech Lead is one of those guys where 2 weeks ago he said, I quit tech, all right? I guarantee he's going to come out with a video in like the next week anyways, talking about some stupid crypto bullshit. Now, I wish Tech Lead could respond to my actual initial, like one of the points that I had in my video where I asked him about why he's trying to conceal the fact that, he was running Million Token. A lot of the descriptions ended up getting changed on his videos. You could find out, verify through the Wayback Machine. You know, a coin that actually dropped 98% in value all time? Yeah. Where's the answer here, Patrick? Where are you going to talk about your coin ad? You know, it's a 98% loss, which is better than the 99% loss average for most shit coins.
Did they whale it?
There hasn't even been massive responses to these big Reddit posts where it's like, how YouTuber Tech Lead scammed his own followers out of millions by creating Million Token and got away with it. You know, I would imagine, if I was you, Tech Lead, I would get on top of this and pretty much give a succinct response as to why your crypto-defining project ended up failing. Now, that being said, Tech Lead is probably the least egregious people in the video we're covering today. Now, the next person in our copyright, crusade here is SSSniperwolf. We haven't heard this name last time since he showed up to another creator's house. Now, SSSniperwolf is a massive creator, 34.5 million subscribers. Now, of course, SSSniperwolf was a content creator that, started off, covering Metal Gear as the name Sniperwolf.
Metal Gear! That's
now,
right,
because,
that's where the Sniperwolf name comes from, but she was a Call of Duty content creator, let's not forget.
Videos about Metal Gear. I'm actually going to just do a quick little, mock-up of what her videos are like because I don't want to get copyright struck by her, okay? I don't want to have any of that nonsense. So here she's talking about the Metal Gear Legacy unboxing. All right, this is effectively what the video is. Whoa, pal! Metal Gear! Whoa, it's got one disc, and it's got another! That's pretty much what I expect out of most fucking unboxings anyways. But the reason why she's in the news again, or the cycle, is that...
That was pretty good.
If you look at Sniperwolf's content now, it's evolved a lot past the unboxing content. Now she covers, TikTok videos like dark cartoons that will ruin your childhood. SpongeBob, my boy. Design fail so bad it's actually funny. Autistic boy gets kicked out of restaurant. She's not even covering tomorrow's teachings, okay? She's covering like fucking Darman, okay? The most boring shit out there. Now, obviously, her most original content now is probably I tried weird candy and food hacks from TikTok, right? Where she's actually in front of a camera.
Everything is stolen, though. Every single thing is stolen.
Now, for a lot of these videos that Sniperwolf produces, she is ultimately watching somebody else's content, in some cases in its entirety on YouTube. And her reactions are very minimal, if anything. I would imagine if this went to a court of law, under the fair use principles, which actually follows under 4 guidelines, the argument of her using the entirety of this content might actually make her, lose a case. But again, all cases of copyright abuse have to be tested. So anyways, her content is effectively her reacting to other TikToks in their entirety. I actually don't even think she reacts. I think she has a Google document. She just rapid fires these videos, makes like 6 of them, puts a down payment on the next fucking mansion, I guess. That's pretty much how I think the Sniperwolf stuff goes. So Sniperwolf has been accused of actually copyright claiming another YouTuber. One YouTuber known as One Giant Onion. Now, this guy makes, content that recently is more commentary focused on, big problems in internet society. So he's talking about Dr. Disrespect here, the strange world of alpha males, Master Oogway. For anybody that doesn't know the Master Oogway thing, this guy was pretty much popular for, titling videos, Adolf Hitler is my N-word with the soft A, for friend, okay? Last one I'd be friends with is one of the boys running the Third Reich. But, that's pretty much the kind of content that he produces. Anyways, he made a video or a live stream regarding Sniperwolf, and I'll let him explain the situation in better detail.
Today, I logged onto my YouTube account to change the thumbnail of one of my videos, and I was met with something very shocking. I actually have received a strike on my channel. Now, at first, I was really confused because I haven't done anything wrong. Honestly, when I first received this news, I thought maybe I got struck for one of my older, edgier videos.
Oh boy, a strike when a YouTuber gets it is probably one of the most dangerous things they can get. Now, for him, his YouTube channel is effectively his livelihood. Now, if you're wondering, Mudo, why don't you turn YouTube into a job? This is why, okay? Because if I woke up one day and I found out, oh boy, I'm getting my channel taken down in 7 days, I would actually have the worst anxiety attack that I could ever even conceive of. Okay? I would actually just be throwing up projectile vomiting around my house. So yeah, YouTube is a very, very fickle source of revenue, especially when you're dealing with unhinged people that can issue copyright claims that can absolutely ruin your channel, your livelihood, if you especially don't have the means to fight back legally and obviously are able to compose yourself and handle this situation in a very professional manner. So what is the actual video that got struck here?
Upon further inspection, it turns out that I actually received a copyright strike from Sniperwolf. She took down one of my videos called
This guy's room is insane. That kid is, what is he, 15? That's an insane room.
This is a 3-hour-long video where I watched most of Sniperwolf's content.
This guy definitely comes from a rich family.
And the premise was she's not funny, so I'm just gonna stay there and not laugh pretty much.
So okay, this is also a pretty scary thing that he just basically admitted to. Now, if you look at the copyright strike over here, you can see that it was actually done as part of a live stream, or I believe a longer form piece of content. So 3 hours of video footage, and what it effectively happened was, whoever filed this claim, whether it be Sniperwolf or not, has effectively said that the content was found between the beginning of the video and 10 minutes and 1 second into the video right here. So to get brass facts with everyone here right now, I'm just gonna say, as much as I think the internet loves to hate on Sniperwolf, the reality is the situation is incredibly complicated at this moment in time. It's complicated because Onion decided to hide or, conceal who actually filed the strike to begin with. So it's not readily apparent that the email address, which we haven't even seen.
Big brain, what if he did it himself?
belongs to Sniperwolf or a domain she owns, nor do we know that the actual person that is filing this is Sniperwolf or related to her. It could be a completely separate strike done by a complete third party. Now, this is a big issue in YouTube, and I really wish that down the road that anybody filing these will have to prove themselves. Now, at the beginning of the video, I showed Tech Lead, and what I concealed was his actual email address, which you can connect to him, and of course his full legal name. So I'm wondering why he didn't show that to begin with, even if he had to conceal it out, or at least prove to us that this was actually Sniperwolf. Now, looking further into Onion's content, the streams that he did, while I can't see the Sniperwolf one, I did, however, watch the Logan Paul stream. And the problem with the Logan Paul streams is that he literally does what Sniperwolf is doing. He just sits there and watches somebody else's content without adding anything to it to transform the content. So in reality, you can't really defend this guy. If Sniperwolf chose to strike him, there might have been a pretty good reason for it. Now, I think it's actually hilarious that a creator like Sniperwolf, who pretty much relies on everyone else to produce her content for her that she just reacts to, that is hilarious when somebody of that nature is copyright striking anything. When I ever...
It's very hypocritical. Dude, I gotta go lay down for a few minutes. I'm about... What the fuck? Guys, I love you. Be good, big, have safe to each other. See you all. And subscribe if you're brand new, and I'm out of here. Oh, yeah. Merch and disc. There's sketch video uploaded. 3 Sniperwolf videos uploaded. See you all on the next one. God damn. Oh yeah, thank you so much somebody for donating and everything. Thank you so much, Sliggers, everyone else. Thank you so much. Oh shit, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, somebody. That honestly means a lot. Hold on. It means a lot, somebody. Thank you so much. You've been so charitable to the channel. Thank you so much.
Gives me room to grow.